Okay, I'm starting the second game of the series of build orders, and this is the build order for Drush and Archers. So in this build order, you who likes to play with ranged unit, especially Archers, you can use this build order. I like to do the Drush before the Archers because, well, I won't be so late to make the Archers. I can even get a better economy to do then. And the Drush can just keep your enemy busy enough to give you time to build up your archery ranges, to fix your economy. Sometimes you are trying to go for archers, but your enemy just comes with fast scouts or anything that can disturb you. Using this build order, you're gonna have an easy time to make your archers. Love this build order for 1v1 and also for team games. When you are playing as the wing, you can apply pressure on the Dark Age and you can mass archers during the Feudal Age. So it's a really complete build order. I love it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So to begin with, I am putting 6 villagers on the food, and I'm exploring the map. I already found a good pack of wood because I will need it. In this build order, we are going to do 2 lumber camps. The first one, and later on when we are going to the Feudal Age, another one. I just found 2 more ships that I'm going to send to my TC. Also, I like to when you can, let the ship always close to each other so you always know which is the next one that you are going to eat with your villagers. It will be really helpful for you to avoid any kind of idle time. You can do this build order making the loom, but if you can wait for it to do it only before upgrading to the Feudal Age, it will let your economy be even better, okay? Right now I still have to find my 2 boars and 2 more sheep. I'm waiting. I'm bringing my scout here. I hope that he can find them to me. Right now, I do like to get another boar. I didn't find it, but I'm finding the ship. If you don't find your board soon enough, you can just improvise and get 1 more ship. But here I can see a boar, so I'm sending my villager to get it. Okay? No problem. When this shit happens, you can just skip this boar and keep going for the ship. Then you can get it later, but man, avoid this as most as you can. Try getting the boar as soon as possible. Now I found all the boars. I'm making a house here. The other boar is coming to my TC. I'm opening the way for him. The villagers will be able to kill it. And in the same way that I did before, I will let 8 villagers eating the boar, guys. I think this will be really good for the economy, so this villager here is going to eat the boar. Right now I have 8 villagers eating it, and I will make a meal to put 4 villagers on. So 4 villagers on the wood, 8 on the boar, and now 4 more villagers to the berries. I always make a house before I make the meal here. It's a good timing. And now that I have 2 villagers, I'm gonna give you guys a suggestion. Start making a house in somewhere that you think that it will be good to protect your resources. For example, I have this front gold, so I will send my villager to make buildings in front of it right now. Okay? I will try to make buildings in this area here. And I'm also going for the second boar. I can already see where my enemy is because I just found his gold. Okay, his boar as well. I'm getting the second boar, and I will send now a villager to the gold because for this build order it's important that you get 10 more gold because you start with 100 and you will need a bit more than 100, okay? You can use the villager that was building to get the gold, so if the gold is up front, it can be any villager, okay? You just have to return him to the work. He won't be getting gold forever. You don't have to worry with this. And I'm getting the boar. Not in a so good position, but no problem. Now I will start sending the villagers to get the ship. I have 8 villagers on the board, and the next one will just born to get ship. Okay? Pretty easy. This one on the front, after he finishes making the barracks, I will return him to the TC with 10 more gold. I will need this 10 more gold before I go to Feudal, because I will need it to make the loan, guys. It's really important. Now that I have wood, I can start making a few farms as well. I will try to make 2 or 3 farms on the Feudal Age. I suggest you to, on the Dark Age, I suggest you to always try to do at least 2 farms, so your economy can get a bit better. I will also make a house, and now I can start making the militia. The Drush here, guys, I will only use 3 militia, so I can return some villagers from the board to have the resources. All the villagers that are boarding right now are going to the ship, so I used it to have more villagers on the board. Now I have a bit less and I'm eating the ship. I will make yet another farm here. And I'm finishing to make my militia. Right now I have a lot of villagers taking the ship, so when they finish it I will be able to go up, guys. That's the importance of those ship gatherers here, okay? And I can send my units forward. One more villager here. So now, right now, all villagers are here, and the objective here is to eat all the sheep so we can go feudal. I still with only 4 villagers on the wood. Now I'm sending 1 more, and I will just make the loan. My militia are almost reaching my enemy's base, so they can start the attack. The sheep are going off, so I will have 6 villagers on 1 wood. I will send another 6 villagers to get other one. Okay, so I'll have 6 in each wood. And the villagers that are left are going to get the woods from the TC. Okay, there are those woods here on the TC. And I'm going to send 4 villagers to the gold. I'm just click up, so I will have 6 villagers in each wood. More villagers getting the woods here on the TC. And I will have 4 villagers on the gold. And guys, let me explain why I'm using this setup. This setup will allow me to make 2 archery ranges real quick. Since I have 2 farms and I have 4 more villagers on the berries, I have 6 villagers getting food, which means that I will be able to keep my farm production, my villager production. And the upgrade that I need right after the feudal age is the wood upgrade. Right now, my villagers should be attacking and doing the most damage that they can, so that's important. If you can annoy your enemy, you can make him much slower. I will send one of those villagers here to the front, and the other one can already go to the gold. But before he goes to the gold, he will help this villager to make the archery range. The idea of having 6 villagers in each forest here in 2 different lumber camps. It can be in the same forest, but try to do at least 2 different lumber camps. Is to have enough wood to make the 2 archery ranges when you reach the feudal age. About 11 minutes. I'm about to reach it. My villagers are here and they are going to build the archery range. Okay, they are building 1 archery range each. You can do this with more villagers if you want to finish the building faster. I'm now upgrading the wood. Whoa, this guy tried to land my villager, eh? Oh, come on, really? Interesting one, eh? And I'm using the Drush to kill more villagers. The idea here is to get some advantage. Also, when you finish to make the archery range, it's important that you have 6 villagers on the gold. Okay? So I'm gonna send these builders to the gold. Right now I have 2 ranges producing archers, and I have 2 villagers on the gold. I can start making more farms if I want, And I suggest you to make a blacksmith as soon as you can, because the most important upgrade for the archers is the fletching. Some guys like to do the horse collar to boost the economy in the beginning. You can do it as well, it's really good. But it's not extremely necessary. The necessary one is the up for the wood, okay? Remember that. Right now, after I have 6 villagers here on the gold, all the villagers that are born are making farms here for me. I'm keeping my arch production, and I will be able to do the fletching now that I have the blacksmith. Making houses, huh? Oops, get housed. That's a bad mistake, huh? You can keep making houses, keep at least 10 villagers on the wood. I like to keep like 12 or 11, so I can go and make more houses and more buildings as I wish. And guys, now that you have the fletching, you can even go for the padded archer armor if you want, or just the fletching. The important thing about your archers is that they have the most attack that you can do, like I did here, and I can attack with them. All the villagers that are born in here are making farms, so soon enough I will have a good number of farms, and those farms are important because they are the key for you to go into the castle age later, okay? Do not underestimate the farms. I will just keep doing this build order until I can click up to the castle age, so I'm not gonna extend myself so much here on this game. And guys, for the archers, you have to practice your micro, try to killing villagers. Remember that they are one of the units with less HP on the game, so they are fragile unit. Avoid getting fire from towers or skirmishers. And see, I can just keep killing villagers with the archers. One of the strong units of the game. I kept making farms, huh? Let me count how many farms I have, because I have no idea. Even the villagers of the berries, when they are about to finish, you can make more farms with them. Huh? Right now, guys, I have 13 farms, 14, 15 with this one. Good, eh? When you finish making a lot of farms, my suggestion is that you make 2 more villagers to the gold, to have at least 8 villagers. As you can see, your gold is enough to keep the production, and you are slowly banking a bit to go castle. I'm remaking the farms that I used before to go to that I did when I was going to the Feudal Age. Now I have 7 villagers on the gold, 1 more to go. I kept my 12 villagers on the wood, man, and this is really a good boost for the economy. You can make less villagers if you want, you don't need all this wood, but I like doing this. I feel more comfortable. And now, guys, after doing all these farms and sending the villagers to the gold, I never stopped making the archers. I'm doing the well barrel upgrade, so my farms will be much more productive, and I'm about to go up. Okay. One of the reasons that I like to keep 12 villagers on the wood is that at some point, if I want to make new lumber camps, I will have the wood to do it. For example, right now I want to build a new lumber camp here, so my villagers walk less to get to the wood, and I'm doing it. I don't need to do this here, but I'm gonna do it in the other woods just to show that it's pretty possible with this economy that we have built here together. And right now, I'm about to finish my well barrel upgrade, and I will be almost ready to go to the castle age. So I can send more villagers to the gold if I want to just keep with this, and I will click to the castle in just a second. With a lot of archers, and I have here 18 archers. If this was a team game, your enemy would be coming here with some knights to get you, but man, he wouldn't be able to kill you against all those archers, huh? That's strong. After you click castle, as soon as you can, do this upgrade for the gold. And guys, I will have to pause. After I also remember you that if you don't not did the horse collar, now it's the time to do, because soon enough your farms will start to go off and you will have to decide how many farms you want to have, okay? Let me pause. After you click castle, you have a lot of decisions to make, and I will explain a bit. For example, in some games you want to keep going for crossbows, so maybe you want to do crossbows and ballistics, crossbows and mangonels. Maybe you just want to make, for example, crossbows from three archery ranges. In those options, you might have to relocate some of your farmers to the wood or to the gold, so you have more resources that suits your strategy the best. Sometimes you don't want to make more archers, you want to go straight for knights. So if you just want to go for the knights, my suggestion here is that you just keep the economy as it is. And if you can, maybe make one or two more farmers so you have a big number, because knights are heavy for the economy. Or maybe you just want to boom or add more TCs. It will depend. So this build order from now on can be whatever you want according to what strategy you are going to do. This is another case, and the build order for archers stops now. I have seen many guys struggling to go to the castle age when they do this build order. That's why I wanted to show that after you go feudal, you just have to keep making farms, and the villagers on the wood are enough for you to keep making archers and farms. And I hope that you can use this build order against your friends and in games on Vubli, so you can kill everyone. That's it for the Drush and archers. I'm gonna resign. The build order is over.